4 games, 8 teams, all with one goal in mind, putting their names in the history books by winning a state championship. We'll hear from all the teams involved. It's next on the season finale of Friday Night Football.
Your town, your team, your school. Eyewitness News presents Friday Night Football.
Hello and welcome to Friday Night Football right here on Channel 3. I'm Joe Zone. This is our final Friday Night Football show of the season, but we're back in January the 4th with Friday Night Frenzy featuring all of the winter sports right through championship weekend in March. Well, we began back in September, 14 weeks ago, 142 schools hoping to be here this final Friday night of the season. Only 8 remain. 4 will become champions tomorrow. The one thing we knew right from the beginning of the season was that the FCAC was loaded again. 4 of the top 10 teams in the preseason poll were from Fairfield County. St. Joseph was number 1 until it lost to Darien in week 3. Darien was number 1 until it lost to New Canaan in their Thanksgiving game. Greenwich moved into the number 1 spot after Darien lost. New Canaan, a preseason powerhouse, lost on opening night and again 4 weeks later, knocking them out of the rankings and almost out of any chance to make the playoffs. As we head into tomorrow, Greenwich, St. Joe, New Canaan all have a chance to win the state championship. There's a lot riding on the Class ll game, for sure the state championship in ll, but also for Greenwich, the number 1 ranking in the state. And standing in the way of both of those titles is New Canaan, whose coach is Lou Marinelli, the winningest football coach in the state, and the father of the coach on the other sideline.
You know, we almost had to push him to take that job, and he was nervous and everything, but what he's done in the last 4 years is really impressive.
Greenwich was unable to attend the media get-together on Tuesday to talk about the season and the upcoming game, but they know what's at stake and how difficult the challenge will be. Hey, they've already beaten New Canaan earlier this season, 42-14. In fact, it was right after that game when New Canaan had just 3 wins and 2 losses. And with hardly a chance to make the playoffs, that thing started to click for the Rams. When you do have 2 losses and you're trying to get to the playoffs,
yep.
Is there ever more time when it's just a 1 game at a time mentality?
You know, that's how we said. You know, we win 1 game, we win another one, we win the 3rd one, we get the ring, right? So we were going 1 game at a time. We were looking like we got to beat Shelton. We moved on to Shelton. We got to beat Fairfield Prep, and now we're here, Win States. Greenwich.
Many of our kids have started to read their press clippings about how good they were because they're going to D1. I think they forgot really what it takes to pull it all together, the hard work it takes no matter where you're going to school. It's still high school football. And the fact that people see potential in you, potential means you haven't done anything yet.
This Class ll final is loaded with pedigree. This will be New Canaan's 17th appearance. They've won 12. Greenwich is in the championship game for the 16th time, winning 7. Whoever wins Saturday, there will be a celebration at the Marinelli home. It's just a question of who Mrs. Marinelli will have to console, her husband or her son.